on in. I'm Miss Corsello and welcome to my crib. This is room 222. So in this class we have Multimedia Magic, which is happening right now. We also have Tech 6, Crack the Code, and Broadcasting. Over here, this is a little welcome bulletin board. We have a lot of handy keyboard shortcuts for the Macs because we're lucky to have these nice Mac computers in here. We have the staff portraits, our schedule, all of the sporting events that are happening, our SOARS matrix, and then our classroom rules. I have some water bottles in case anyone forgets their water bottles while the fountains are turned off, and lost and found, and writing utensils, first aid kit, tissues. Come take a look. We just have some reminder posters up on this bulletin board, and then I really like this bulletin board a lot. These are 3.5-inch floppy disks. They stored 1.44 megabytes of data. There are 1,000 megabytes in a gigabyte. This is how they used to save data on computers back in the day. Actually, when I was in high school, we used to use these. So we've come a long way since then. I had a volunteer donate these discs, and then I put different positive affirmations, so if anyone looks in the mirror and then they need to remind themselves of one of their positive traits, they could take a look over here. I also like plants a lot, so this year I brought in some hanging plants, and I really love owls. If you look over here, I painted these 2 owl paintings. We had a staff outing a few years ago where we went to one of those paint and sip places, and so this is the one I did then, and I did this at one of those places another time. So I like to see those owls in my classroom, make me happy. And if you come over here, we have a TV that we can play our YouTube projects on. And so all of the projects that we make in Multimedia Magic and Broadcasting, I put up on my teacher YouTube channel, so you should like and subscribe. And right now we're taking a look at Dr. Alimo's EMS Cribs, so she gives us a little tour of her office. And also over here we have our little eagle mascot, we have poster paper, and then we have all of the colors of construction paper, and nice and organized. Hopefully it stays that way. And this is for students to use if they're staying for an after-school club, or if they're doing a stop-motion project, which is on our Multimedia Magic Choice board. We also have some other materials over here that are helpful for stop-motion, like string, clay, letters, all sorts of things. Scrabble letters sometimes come in handy for that project. We have our coloring supplies. We have Post-its, envelopes, note cards, foam pieces, whatever I can find. And then tape, scissors, glue, rulers. And then up here we have some mini dry boards, or dry erase boards and dry erase markers. Down below in this Multimedia Magic cabinet, we have lots of things. We have some tripods, we have wheels for the bottom of the tripods, extra keyboards, mounts for iPads, a lamp for stop motion. What else is here? Storyboard paper, loose leaf, all materials that students can use. All right, let's take a look over here. I don't know. I like these little neon lights. I'm an Android person. I don't use Apple. I know that that's the easy argument to get into because we have our favorites. Then this is our green screen corner. So this is a fun area where if we don't want to go into the digital media lab in the library, you could come on over here and you could film. And then you could color key anything out that used to be that you want to put in the background. So right now, if I wanted to be in space, you could put me in space, or it could be in the ocean, or it could be in Paris. And you could do that all through WeVideo with a few clicks. Here we have our printer, we have tripods, we have more tripods up front, Chromebook chargers in case anyone forgets, and same with headphones. And then I have some vintage tech equipment up here. My family has always been into video recording and making home videos, so this camera is a Betamax. And this is from the 80s, and that's what my dad used to record home videos of my family when we were, my brothers and I were growing up. And then this one is a 8mm camera, so this is what my grandpa used. This is really old, and I think that it's kind of neat that I get to look at these once in a while and then just think about how far we've come. And I have the typewriter as well that was handed down from a family friend. And in this class, we focus a lot on improving our keyboarding skills. So 6th graders were trying to see if you could type 26 words per minute or faster. And we think about the days when everyone used to learn how to type on the typewriter, and what a difference it is. Over here we have all our cleaning supplies, and then I also have another vintage thing that is kind of like movie making. This is an old toy called a Viewmaster. So you take one of these and you could put it in, and then when you click, you can see the image. So right now I'm looking at images of Michigan. I wonder if you could see in the camera. Can you see? Oh yeah. Yeah, so I think that that's pretty neat. And should we take a look in my closet, or let's look over here on the shelves. I have all of the yearbooks from when I first started working here, and this is my 15th year. We were just looking at this yearbook in my last class because we were trying to figure out which one, who out of all of the teachers started here in 1998 when Emerson first opened. So we have that page marked, and we're going to try to interview some of these teachers in broadcasting class. So we're looking forward to doing that. And a fun fact about me is that I grew up in Park Ridge, and so I went to Lincoln. I went to Franklin first, then I went to Lincoln. I eventually went to Maine South. But some of my former teachers from Franklin and from Lincoln are currently working here at Emerson. So it's fun to be their former student, but now we are co-workers. On this closet, I have all of our cameras. If you look down there, we have a few different types of cameras. We have some handy cams, still shot cams. We have these handy cams you might see students using throughout the building. And then we also have our iPads that are locked up right now. I have lots of arts and crafts supplies, which are all kind of tucked away because I'm really big on organization, so you can't quite see. But if you come into this room for EMS Beautification Club on Thursdays, then we could use these materials and we'll do some arts and craft projects together. I think that is it for my crib. Thank you for coming. And now if you want to talk to some of the students about what they're working on, that would be great.
Hi guys, what quiz project have you guys been working on?
We're working on our EMS Cribs planning packet for Mrs. Hutchinson.
And why did you choose it?
Because we both really like Mrs. Hutchinson and thought it'd be interesting to take a tour of her classroom.
Which one of the choice projects have you guys been working on?
We're working on the YouTube yourself.
And why did you choose that?
Because we want to make a gaming montage.
And we enjoy playing video games, so it's just something easy that we could do.
That's
And
nice.
we're gonna use the screen recorders on video to record ourselves and the gameplay.
All right, thanks for checking out my crib. And if you'd like to come hang out on Fridays after school, join us for video game club. Hope to see you then. Bye.